Good morning, everybody. Thought I'd give you a little peek at one of our new t-shirts here at Big Love Vinyl. These are we call them our retro shirts. We've got this one in white, and then we also have a black version. And got a bunch of these in all different sizes. So if you don't have one of our new shirts, let us know. There they are. You're going to basically open up the shop with me this morning. It's early Friday morning. No one's here yet. I am coming in to turn the light on here. We'll get our light going. That's where that goes. It's almost like you're just, hanging with me here, opening up. Come in and you can be my assistant for a day. That'd be fun. We can sit over there and drink something and then come over here and pull records and then go sit on those chairs out there and talk about vinyl and drink something and enjoy the view. Sound fun? Take me up on it. I'm in Oak Island, North Carolina. Here we go with May 23rd, new arrivals. How's everybody's week? Pretty good? I hope it was good. Life is interesting, isn't it? Lots of ups and downs. Things to deal with, people to deal with. But overall, I feel very blessed. I've had my coffee, 1 cup of it. Here's what we're going to do. All of these are, Travis, there you go, buddy. All of these are new this week. That's new pre-owned. All of these are new sealed. Well, I'll go to about right there. But there may be some extra ones in there I didn't show you last week. We're just going to go through records and let's see, check in with our buddy here this morning. What's up, Vionel? Great job on American Idol. Yeah, you're tired, I bet. Well, I think you guys chose well, and I enjoyed the whole season. So look, you're coming back next year? You are? All right, cool. Okay, you guys ready? Here's Pink Floyd. I've probably seen some social media pictures of this beautiful unofficial record. It's called Pink Floyd Tongue-Tied and Twisted. It's from 1988. It is a 3 LP. It's a live broadcast of their show at the LA Sports Arena in 1987. So it was released in 1988. Here is the Discogs information if you're interested in seeing the songs that are on it, which I would want to know. That's what the concert set list was, and that's what's on the 3 LPs. You can pause your video and read that. No data over here if you were curious, because this is an unofficial record. So there's your collector piece for the week, and a doozy of a price to go with that because of it's what it is, $249. Japanese press is next of the Jacksons. Destiny, that is a $42 record. Forgot to do this. Wanted to show you guys this really quickly. I have this copy of Miles Davis, kind of blue. It is as you can see, it's a Columbia 6i. I believe it's the original pressing of it. We've really struggled with this record because it has a odd warp right on the edge of the first song. It kind of makes a wobble, and those warps are really hard to get out. Because of what it is, we just can't let it go. I was gonna make a coaster out of it. But I mean, the thing with this record is after you get past maybe half of the first track on side 1, it plays great. And it is I believe the original press. So I just thought I'd bring it down here and show y'all. And if you're interested in that record, if you can deal with that warp because of the pressing that it is, contact me, biglovevinyl@gmail.com, or other ways, go to our website and use the contact form. Let me know if you're interested in that, and we'll talk about it. I would like it to go to somebody who knows what it is, appreciates it, and I don't know, maybe you're a Miles Davis collector. So got that out of the way. Where were we? Here we are, back at new arrivals. These are all pre-owned records. 10% off, 4 more on biglovevinyl.com. 12 inchers. This is Howard Jones, of course. There he is on the front. Love Howard Jones. It's got Like to Get to Know You Well, Pearl in the Shell, Total Conditioning, Always Asking Questions, New Song, and What is Love, all 12 inchers. Japanese press. That was from my shelf at home. I'm letting it go. Iron Maiden is up next. This is called Peace of Mind. It's 1983. Here's the deal. It's a Japanese press. How about that? Japanese press Iron Maiden. Let me give you a good look at it. It's $79. There's no obi strip with it, but that is a very cool record that someone will get, and you'll love how it sounds in that Japanese pressing. Another Japanese press, Chicago. This is Chicago 8. I had this U.S. press. It's $30. I had this U.S. press at home, and I decided to keep the U.S. press because it had the iron on. They actually had a T-shirt iron on that came with the U.S. press, so I let the Japanese press go. Bananarama is up next. This is called True Confessions, and also a Japan press. That's $35. The band Japan, the pressing from Japan. You guys know about this band? Give you a good look at it. It's called Gentlemen Take Polaroids. They have many, many records. I call them the Japanese Duran Duran. I don't know why I do that, but it just kind of do. If you look at them, they kind of look like that. They're not from Japan, I don't believe. Just the name of their band, but that's $40. Another great Japan press. And We Are the World. Another Japan press is $25 with the obi. And there is a doozy right there. Queen, Day at the Races with the obi strip, $55 from 1981. Queen, A Day at the Races. That'll go right there in the front. In all of its beauty. One more Japanese press, Miami Sound Machine, Primitive Love, $35. Look up the songs on that record. You'll be surprised how many hits were on it. We're back to U.S. presses, and this is a 1978 picture disc of Rush Hemispheres. Let me get it out there so you guys can see it without the glare. That's $35. Had that on my shelf for a long time. Finally letting it go. This is a 2010 press of Priestess. The album is called Prior to the Fire. 2LP, $29 in hard rock there for you. Very cool. This is Schoen and Hammer, Neil Schoen from Journey. Steve Perry and Ross Valerie and Steve Smith also were on this record. They should have just called it Journey, right? Album is called Here to Stay. It came out in 1982. It's a UK import. Schoen and Hammer. Greg Raleigh, speaking of former members of bands, Greg Raleigh, this is a UK press 1985 of his self-titled record. Greg Raleigh, of course, was in. Come on, you guys know, right? I'll just let you look it up. I'm not even going to tell you. Seether, Poison the Parish is $24. Nice copy of that. Still has the shrink wrap on it. I'm going to speed up. Are you ready? Because we got to get through all of these. I take a little longer on the first 5 or so. They're kind of our features. Van Morrison, St. Dominic's Preview. Beautiful, beautiful copy of this, $22. Willie Nelson, Hello Walls is $12. We've got Alice Cooper, School's Out, C Condition on the vinyl, $15. Buari, B-U-A-R-I. This is jazz reggae. It's a promo copy from 1976. It's a rare record there, $45. You know what that is. Can, Soon Over Babaluma. Babaluma. That's a fun word to say on Friday morning. $45 for the Can record. I listened to that one and I really enjoyed it. Buddy Holly, recorded live. This is US 1979. It does say seat condition. It does have some damage on the sleeve, but this has some interviews and some other really cool things. If you're a Buddy Holly fan, you'll dig that. Reminiscing, Buddy Holly, seat condition on the vinyl on this one too. It is available for the first time today, $12. Highway Chili, looks like a hairband to me. For the Wild and the Lonely is only $12. Roxy Music is up next. Album is called Siren, $12. Here's a cool piece. This is ZZ Ward. It's an RSD Black Friday exclusive, Dirty Sun die cut. It's obviously a guitar pick shaped record. It's on Sun, ZZ Ward. We have this priced at $25. It's a 10-inch, of course, limited edition on lavender. Put that right here in our record store day section. If you're coming in the shop looking for it over here, you'll know where to go. Jay Giles Band Hotline. Haven't had one of these in a long time. $10 for that. From my shelf at home, the Magnetic Fields album is called Quickies, and I believe that was a RSD that I picked up at the record bar. $20 for Quickies. If you want a quickie, it's only $20. John Prine, Diamonds in the Rough, is $25. We've got Frank Zappa. Man, some great variety. This also is Captain Beefheart and the Mothers, and the album is called Bongo Fury, $25. 12-inch single from Kraftwerk called The Telephone Call is $15. Fun record. Ella Greenwich is up next, and this is called Let It Be Written, Let It Be Sung. It is a promo, and it is on Verve, $14. Cabbage Patch Kids. This should have been our feature right before the Pink Floyd record this morning. $12, Cabbage Patch Dreams. 10 original Cabbage Patch songs. Man. How about variety from Cabbage Patch to Black Oak, Arkansas? Street Party 1974 for $12. We did that on purpose. Johnny Cash. This is Johnny Cash. Is $15. Nice copy of that. Here's a original master recording. VG on the sleeve, came from my shelf at home. It's Champagne Jam Atlantic Rhythm section. This one has had some love on the sleeve, so just so you know, we'll bring that over here. Toto is up next. Also, a bunch now coming from my shelf at home. You're about to see. This is called With a Little Help from My Friends. It's a 2 LP transparent vinyl. $25 for the Toto, With a Little Help from My Friends. Also, album, I think this is their most recent new album. It's called Old is New, $20, still in the shrink wrap there. Move all of these over. Disney's Children Favorites. This is volume 3 if you're collecting these. There are 3. There is what is on it. If you want to have some fun with your kids or just take a trip down memory lane, $15. Always fun to see those come in the shop, and I always think they're going to be destroyed. This one is really, really nice. I was shocked. I pulled it out of there thinking it was going to look like, it'd gone through World War III, and it's VG+. This is a cool record. It's a special promotion record for radio station. It's called the John Denver Radio Show, and it is, I think it's all just interviews. It's a promo. It's rare. If you want to know more about it, contact me. I'll tell you what I can. Came from that radio station though, right there. So that's pretty cool. Santana Festival is $11. Here's Love and Rockets. This is an import from the UK, $12. Don Shirley, Point of View, promo copy, and this guy's jazz and instrumental is what section will go in. Promo, $25 for the Don Shirley. Eddie Murphy, Comedian, is $15. Here's an original master recording, Pat Benatar, in the Heat of the Night. C condition on the vinyl. Lots of noise on this one. We played it. We priced it at $20, but expect some snap, crackle, and pop on that one for sure. Never seen this one before until this week. William Van Dyke. He is a nomad. That's right. He is a nomad. He says it right there. I have no clue what that is. I'm going to think it's country, but it might not be. $18. Suzi Quatro's Greatest Hits. This is the UK press. I don't think I've ever seen a US press of this record. Came out in 1980, $26 for the UK import. The Great Ray Charles on Atlantic, US 1960, and in really beautiful, lovely shape there, $20. Reach for the Sky, Allman Brothers is $16. Crocus Headhunter is $16. We've got Terry Knight and the Pack. This is a US 1966 press, $18. Next up, The Mothers of Invention. This is Burnt Weenie Sandwich, US 1977, $26. Another John Prine, Diamonds in the Rough, $20. I didn't know we had two of those. I guess we do. And check this out. After John Prine, My Little Pony. The movie, $25. It's got, I don't know if the poster's in there, but someone will probably ask. Here's a cool record. This is Harry Deal and the Galaxies, I Feel Good All Over, US 1966. It's autographed. It has the picture of the band. That's where the autograph is. It's got a concert handout, whatever you call it, brochure. It's got the business card for the Galaxies. The sleeve is really in rough shape. It's got writing on the back, also autographed there. Look this up on Discogs. If you're a collector, just have some fun. Look up Harry Deal and the Galaxies. We priced this at $45. It's got some love on it, but it's a unique piece, and I think you'll enjoy reading about that. Nick Lowe is up next. That's $12. The album is called The Rose of England. Nas 3 is $19. I think that was their last record. Joe Jackson, Night and Day, wonderful album, $14. Here's a couple of clearance sale items. Charlie Barnett, Some Like It Hot, is now $10. And Keith Jarrett, this is a 2LP, Keith Jarrett, called Expectations. We had 2 copies of that, so we reduced one to $10. Okay, let's get over here, and want to invite you guys to the radio show. The radio show is, of course, Sunday, 1 o'clock, 2 hours of me playing records and inviting some listeners on, talking with them, getting their take on records, and just having a blast. So 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and it's on Cape Fear Radio. So please check it out. Let's start here. We've got a Reba box set, brand new, that just came in, $79. It's called A Reimagined Collection of Reba's Most Iconic Songs. So there's the 3 records, and there's the side. So you can see if you're a Reba fan. Box set, $79. Next up are these. I've got 2 of them, and they're priced at $30. These are collector pieces. Only so many of these were made. It's a 7-inch picture disc of Iron Maiden. It's called Holy Smoke. Can you see? Let me get you a great view of that. Holy Smoke. 7-inch. We put it in an extra protective sleeve. There's the back. I've got 2 of them, and they're $30 a piece. Okay, original master recording. First up, these are sealed records. This is $59. Double Vision. Limited edition and numbered. There's your number on the back. Put that in the front because that record's really special to me, so I like looking at it. Original master recording, Working Man's Dead, is $79. It also, I believe, is numbered. There's your number on that one. And I've got one more Mobile Fidelity sealed for you to consider. The B-52 is $59. That one also is numbered, limited edition. So 3 Mobile Fidelities for you this morning. We're excited to have those. Put them up here. Check this out, Fleetwood Mac. We got this as an import. It's called Greatest Hits Live. We had never seen it before. We're like, wow, we need to have that in the shop. So there's what's on that record. It's got kind of an interesting picture. I'd never seen that picture, and that doesn't even look like Lindsey Buckingham on the front. Check that out. Looks like Neil Sean or somebody. So I don't know. Maybe there's something weird going on there. All right, I've got 2 copies of the just released Eric Clapton Unplugged. This is the 3LP enhanced edition. There's your hype sticker. Got 2 of these. They're $59. I can get more. I expect I will be ordering more of those now that that's out. We had a pre-sale of those, and I think we sold 8 just as a pre-order when it got announced that it was coming out. Rumors Live. This has been, I heard a recommendation that this is absolutely fantastic. And I usually don't buy live records because they don't sell too well here in Oak Island. But this one I think will sell. It's $45, and it's the Rumors Live record. Mac Powell, New Creation, is up next. That one's $20. We'll speed up here a little bit. Marvin Gaye, Number Ones, is $25. We've got Britney Spears at $32. Jennifer Nettles, Always Like New. Love her voice. My wife loves this artist. $29. Michael Jackson, One Day in Your Life. This is from 1981. It'll go over here in our vintage 80s section. One Day in Your Life. I would say that the sleeve is a VG. It's sealed, but it's been around a while. It's got some dings on it. $20 for that. Allman Brothers, this is a 3LP record store day numbered limited edition. It's called Cream of the Crop, highlights 2003. I'll go over here in our record store day section. Andrew WK, this album is called God is Partying. He is famous for his album covers. The Who, Detour, sealed, that one's $29. We've got a great Bush record called The Art of Survival. Listened to this last week. It's on white vinyl. Man, this thing rocks. It's great. It's a Canadian import, $35. Neil Young and the International Harvesters is up next. Austin City Limits is volume 2, is $29. We've got Third Eye Blind, Ursa Major in the house here, $35. Snake Charmer, $45. We've got Mr. Big, Lean Into It. That's the 30th anniversary sealed. These are all sealed, $39. Punk Rock Halloween, $29. That's from 2017. And Duran Duran, Astronaut, indie exclusive on Milky Clear, is $32. Beck, Hyperspace, limited edition silver vinyl, $29. Mammoth 2 is $25, just $25 for this one. We put a big love sticker on the front just for your enjoyment. Ooh, this should have been our feature. Pick this up this week. This is a sealed US 1994 2LP limited edition red vinyl, Beatles 62 to 66. Look at that. Never seen one sealed. There's your barcode if you want to look it up. But this one's going to go over here on the wall because I just think that's so cool. It is on the red vinyl, $75. Collector piece, do you open it or do you not? Here's another collector piece. Look this one up, Margie Joseph. This is a funk record. What a great album cover that is, isn't it? Sealed, rare Margie Joseph, self-titled, $95 for this. It is sealed. Look it up. I think you'll see why it's priced that way. Love that vintage stuff. Snow Patrol, 100 Million Suns is $39. We've got Restoration. This is reimagining the songs of Elton John and Bernie Taupin, $25. Sorry, I'm going a little long here today. Pink Floyd, collection of great dance songs from 2017 is $35. We've got 2 King Gizzard records. This one is called Murder of the Universe. It's $29. And we've got Infest, the Rat's Nest. So we got both of these. They're both $29. If somebody wants a deal on a twofer, contact me. We'll talk. I'll make you a deal. Lauren Daigle is $47. That's Look Up Child. We've got Snoop Dogg, Missionary. And we're back to where we had some stuff from last week. Someone please get this Joe Satriani record. We do have Kiss Unplugged as well. Okay. All right. How are you guys doing? You stayed with me the whole time? Did you have coffee? Did you have fun? I hope you did. Enjoy having you guys here. I just enjoy doing these, and I love the conversations that come from all of these videos and all the music that we have here at Big Love Vinyl. Don't forget, 10% off the website, 4 or more pre-owned. We are still doing that deal. We've got the new t-shirts if you're interested in those. And stay tuned because you're about to see a preview of records that we will be putting out in the next 2 weeks. So if you want to get a little taste of what's coming, stuff we're processing, things we're getting ready to show you in the next 2 Fridays videos, we're going to give you a little preview, a little appetizer, all right? Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around. I'll show you what we're working on here for next week's new arrivals. So this will be for Friday, May the 30th. These are all in process. So let me just give you a sneak peek here. There's a Bill Champlin Japanese press, some other Japanese presses, a few bands that we hadn't heard of. I know this guy. There is a Maynard Williams. Let's see what else is in here. Point Blank. I'll just do a flip. You guys can see what some of the stuff will be next week when you tune in for Friday morning. New arrivals. Buddy Holly. There's Asbury Jukes. Chris Christopherson. A band called The Ground. There's some Janice Ian in here. This is a Hudson Farnsworth. Some more Loudon Wainwright super groups. John Denver and the Muppets. Crosby Nash. Suspect Parts. That's from my shelf at home. Krista Berg, great storyteller there. Willie Nelson. Tammy Wynette. Isaac Hayes. Tex Ritter. If you guys can see that. Cher, Laura Branigan, Melissa Manchester, Richard Pryor, The Bachelors, Sniff and the Tears. There's some Yacht Rock for you, some Lorinda, Dixieland, Jazz, Keith Jarrett, George Benson. Just keep doing a quick flip here. You can see there's quite a bit of jazz and some classical back here. Ooh, 50 cents in there. What are you doing in there? More Loudon Wainwright. Another Black Moses, some ELO, Pat Benatar over here. We've got Shania Twain. These are sealed. Police, RSD, U2, Greatest Hits. Really cool sealed Madonna, Vogue. Another very cool record there. London Calling, Fleetwood Mac. We've got Metallica, Yardbirds, Howard Jones. There's a Japanese press, some Bay City Rollers. Spooky Tooth, Ramatam. What else? Quicksilver, Spherus. We've got Zephyr. There's a cool Kevin Ayers, John Cale, Eno, and Nico record. Rod Stewart, Iron Butterfly, Ricky Nelson, Jim Capaldi, Saxon, Foghat. Just giving you a little taste of stuff we expect to have next week. Phil Spector and John Denver. And there's some Waylon, George Jones, some beach music. Great to have that here. Perfect timing. Tom Jones, a really cool Van Morrison, Arctic Monkeys. There's the very first Eurythmics album, which we are planning on having. It's a UK press. Thunder Bitch. There's Black Mass. Ooh, that's going to be a fun one. Probably feature this one next week. This Japanese press of Roger Waters there. Jimi Hendrix, Japanese. Slayer, Japanese. Judas Priest, Japanese. Procol Harum. Junior Walker. What else we got in here? John Denver. What was that? Guns N' Roses. Tokyo. Very cool. And some classical stuff. So there's your preview for next week. That'll be Friday, May the 30th. Look forward to having you guys with me watching the video. Appreciate you watching. Have a great weekend. See ya.